So, allow me to introduce my friend and a very well respected journalist, Fadi. He used to work with me for several years and he's apparently really good. I don't know why, but he's been driving this car for a few days now. So I'll be driving it soon, but he's going to tell us what he thinks about the car.
Yeah.
The stage is yours.
Yeah, thank you. Maybe you might think that this is another a different shape of the AMG GT, but apart from the engine and the gearbox, this car is totally different. First, because in the AMG GT you feel visually while driving on the road that you have long bonnet taking it with you through corners. So I know it's the AMG GT is balanced because the engine is behind the front axle and the gearbox is
right. Yeah, transaxle. Yeah, it's a transaxle.
Yeah. So in terms of balance, you have it, but visually you feel that you are taking a long bonnet with you in the corners. This one, the driving position and the front is like a short front, relatively shorter front. Give you more feeling of being more agile,
more in control of the. Yeah. But what do you make of the color? Because I'm not really sure about what the color. Not really sure about the color.
It doesn't really match the character of Aston Martin. In an Aston Martin, I would prefer a more darker color, maybe, or I don't know, a color that reflects some mysterious thing, some
like James Bond.
I don't want to say James Bond. Did I say James Bond? I didn't.
No, you cannot do James Bond. Seriously, just no.
No James Bond.
No James Bond. No.
No James.
No.
Yeah. Honestly, I think that Aston Martin's cars in general, it doesn't need James Bond to be interesting. What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, look, here's the thing. I mean, the only reason I found Aston Martins interesting earlier, was because of James Bond, because pre-AMG, era, the cars were pretty much quite horrible, to be honest. You'd get wind noise, from the seals and everything. So, but whoever decided to sort of like merge, get Mercedes involved, they need a raise. They definitely need a raise. So, what do you think of driving otherwise? Quick?
Yes. The engine, the exhaust note is amazing, especially when
that's something that AMG does really well. Anyway, they're the only.
Aston Martin used to do it well, even when they used to make it.
Yeah, well, they didn't do any turbo engines, did they?
Yeah, they didn't do any engines since probably ages.
Yeah, well, the last one was two Mondeo V6s bolted together. That was the V12. So you had two Ford engines in one car. But other than that, you know what? Tell me a bit more about
the AMG presence inside the car. I'm okay with the engine because one of the best engines, and it's developed by the same people that they did the best engine in Formula One or the best powertrain in Formula One. So yeah, I know it's totally different than the Formula One engine, but same people worked on this. They can at least ask their colleagues a thing or two. But what I don't like in the presence of AMG or Mercedes inside the car, it's Aston Martin about style.
Yeah, but I mean, look, I agree. It looks amazing, but inside is too much like a Mercedes. I think so.
Especially with the at least the head of the
infotainment system.
Not the infotainment system. It's fine because it's something expensive to develop.
At least it works now.
Yeah, that thing. I don't know what you call it in English. To turn the signal.
Indicators.
The
indicator stocks.
They are exactly coming from Mercedes. So when you're driving this, it's like always a visual reminder that yes,
it's got Mercedes.
German.
Yeah.
James Bond.
That's not really a bad thing, in my opinion. I mean, towards the back, what do you think of all this carbon fiber and this? I mean, I've been torn about this, sort of like the spoiler, the built-in spoiler, ducktail spoiler that they have. I've been a bit torn about it. I'm not sure how I feel about it, how it looks. What do you think?
I like it. Maybe I don't like, in particular in this car, in particular, I don't like the carbon fiber here. No, the black thing here, I don't like it. I would prefer that to have the same color.
Yeah.
And a different color. But it looks nice. It's one of the best looking rear
Race.
sport car.
What do you think about Mexican cars?
We do not have this. I prefer Lebanese.
Okay, okay,
Because we
fine.
also have the same.
Fine. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Anything else of note that we need to figure out before we go for a drive?
No, yeah. What do you think about this one? That traditional Aston Martin.
Yeah, well, that's always been there, but
What I really like is the doors that they go a little upwards.
well, that's
side
always
and-
been the thing with Aston.
Yeah,
they
but
call
it's-
them
I hope they keep it.
yeah, they call it swan doors or something. Am I?
And especially
Are
with
you
this
in? Are
car,
you in frame though?
Maybe I don't know. Yeah, yeah.
You're in frame. Okay. Okay.
Especially in this car, when you open them and you take the the shot from the front, it feels really like a swan with
Yeah.
opening, spreading its wings.
Hmm.
So yeah, I like that.
What do you think about the Signet?
The
Signet, the Toyota Signet, or the Aston Signet, if I should say. Would you have that?
Toyota IQ. No.
No. Yeah. No, but yeah. Okay, so yeah, let's maybe go for a drive
Yeah.
and then see what we think.
Okay, Ahmed. So here we are in the inside the Aston Martin Roadster with the roof down, and let's see. It takes a while before it switches from a driving mode to a driving mode, but when
Right.
you
So
do,
what mode are we in now?
now we're track mode.
Track mode.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're on the
yeah.
road.
Of course. Yeah. Yeah. Only to.
That's what one would do.
Yeah, of course, yeah, yes. We agreed not to mention James Bond, right?
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, I mean, it comes up. That's such an integral part of the Aston Martin brand.
Yeah, you can't
can't just, like,
ignore it.
It is associated. Nice.
Yeah, but I think in order to record better, we should switch to sport. You know, the standard or the less sporty
Right.
drive mode is sport.
Yeah.
So this car is a sporty car, but yet it is also kind of refined when you use it. So you can use it daily with no problem.
Just like a good Grand Tourer.
Yes, and then when you want, you can just switch to Sport Plus or track mode, and you can attack and you can go really fast. But it's a car about enjoying life. It's not about racing. I know that Aston Martin, maybe they have a long, or not long, but at least they had the presence in motorsport. But recently, their cars is about enjoying life.
Yeah. And what I don't enjoy right now is this auto stop start.
Yes, it's annoying. It's really annoying. But you can switch it off.
Try not to kill people. I think that would be a good start.
Yeah, but I'm James Bond. I'm licensed to kill. You see?
It keeps coming back.
Yeah.
Keeps coming back.
Yeah.
Keeps coming back.
And it's you. You made me say that by saying killing people. Who mentioned killing?
Right. So, we haven't learned much. Can we go to a quiet road where you can like floor it a bit
Floor it. Yeah.
and see what it can do before I drive it?
Yes, of course. Yeah. And then you'll give me your opinion about the ride quality and the usability of this car. And
I've driven the hard top anyway.
Mhm.
Right. Oh, use it. Well, there you go. Stop start again.
So where do you want us to go to a place that we can hand this car?
You can do it on these roads.
Yeah. You know, Ahmed, although the Aston Martin they had before a presence in motorsport, and they used to like win races and participate in races, but recently their cars are more about enjoying life. Not like necessarily the car that track weapon or a car that feels like a race car on the road.
Yeah.
No, you have that refinement, and you should be able to use this car like on a daily basis with no problem at all. So yes, so I found it more comfortable than the AMG GT. I don't know why we are always referring to AMG GT while talking about this car, because it's not us who decide to have the AMG GT engine and gearbox, so that's why the comparison will always be there. What do you think?
No, that's true. But what I said was that, you know, I think it was a good move on Aston's part that they decided to, you know, because the biggest failing, their design has always been amazing, you know, and they're very emotional cars. All of that is fine. But yeah, I mean, having like a decent, you know, infotainment system and, you know, stuff that actually works, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, but not this ones. When I'm driving an Aston Martin, it's about style. I don't want to see bits and parts that they look really, they scream Mercedes or AMG or.
Well, they do, to be honest. So yeah, are you gonna let me drive it or what?
No. Yes.
Oh, you on my vlog, dude. You gonna let me drive it?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so if we stop here, then yeah, we can switch seats. Sorry, Fadi.
I was about to lose my.
Yeah, what?
Sunshade,
Sorry.
sun,
And
because I have it here.
also everybody, you know, just please be aware that we're wearing these masks because we responsible people and we know COVID restrictions and all of that, which you should too, even if you in an Aston Martin. So yeah, well, it's pretty quick. I love how it sounds on when you do the throttle bit. Fadi, did you notice something with the steering on this one?
What?
You've driven the F8 Tributor as well, right?
Yeah.
Did you not feel that the F8 Tributor steering was a bit heavier than most Ferraris?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is like a nice balance between, you know, the overtly light steering of, you know, big Ferrari V12s, and this one is there you go. Stop, start again. Can we turn this off?
Yeah, I think definitely there will be a switch to do so.
Yeah, but that's the default setting. It just goes into
Huh?
stop, start. Oh, there you go. It's
Yeah.
just right.
Switch off. I think the F8 Tributo is still it's now the only Ferrari with non-electrical assisted steering. The others are all I know, yeah. I think they are all electrically assisted steering.
Are they?
Yeah. The F8 the 812 Superfast,
Yeah.
and of course the new SF90 Stradale, which I didn't drove. Did you drove it?
No, I haven't driven the SF90 yet.
Yeah.
But generally, I think.
And the Roma is also electrically assisted.
The Roma is quite good as well, but you know, I mean, this seems a little bit more visceral, if you will, because I've got a friend who, like you, is a Ferrari fan, and he didn't like the Portofino at all. And his thing was like, you know, that it's too soft and it's too high. But this one seems a bit more sort of like, you know, hard-edged. Like I said, I love the throttle blips on the overrun. And I think people are just looking at us, look at these two douchebags.
Yeah.
But comfort-wise, I think it's a pretty fine balance, nice balance between, you know, harshness and the steering is pretty crisp, I would think. You know, because let's just give it a shot. Good brakes as well. final verdict. What do you think of the engine?
The engine is AMG, so it's. But Aston Martin is not about engines. It's about, you know, style
is it
and
not really?
and.
That's what the thing was all along.
Yeah, but nowadays they are about style. I know, it's my opinion. I think they are.
No,
they are
always,
about style.
They've always been about style. That's for sure. But yeah, I mean, these guys sitting here, they're thinking, what's wrong with these two dudes? You know, just driving around in circles.
Yeah.
But we're doing important work. We're testing cars.
Yeah, we're testing cars, and we are, you know, we are showing people a nice car too. You know, a nice scene.
Their day is brighter.
Yeah.
Because of that.
Yeah.
So they should thank us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, what do you think of the stuff here?
Interior is fine. I like the doors, how they, you know, you feel that they are like coming.
So it's like a cockpit feel.
Yeah, it gives you that cockpit feel, and also the edges of the, I mean the you know, the link between the doors and the part. How do you want to call it?
Dashboard.
Dashboard, yeah.
Yeah.
The dashboard, it's you know, it's like, you know, they match. They are, you know, in line.
No, for sure. No, I agree with you. And yeah, I mean, what else? Has it got enough space and stuff? I mean, I've just driven it briefly for now. So
this is I don't think this is good, because, you know,
what is?
because my knee is here, and
Yeah.
it's keep on pressing something, which I think
I think it's the seat adjuster, is it?
Yeah, no, it's the probably it is. No, but that button is for something else.
Okay, so let's do one last blast and see what our conclusion is. Well, I mean, acceleration is not something that you'd be in short supply of in this car.
Yeah.
It's pretty rapid. You know, I don't want to use expletives on a video like this, which is presumably going to be watched by a younger crowd. But yeah,